Loteria. That's a great name.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
I'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
All right. Is it okay to start now?
Yes, it is.
All right. So, as many of you may recall, the last speech round, many of us talked about our own family traditions. Tank talked about how he and his brother were forced by his dad to jump into the pool before opening Christmas presents. And Morgan talked about how her family tradition was going to Disneyland every year. Although Loteria is not I wouldn't consider it my family tradition, it is something I hold dear to heart. Now you're probably wondering, what is Loteria? Loteria translates to lottery in English, and it's actually just kind of like Mexican bingo. And it's something that I grew up playing as a kid. Something I grew up playing, and I've always loved it. I remember, like, at family gatherings, I'd always have one of my aunts, my tia Cho mainly, she'd be like, "¿Quién quiere jugar Loteria?" Like, who wants to play Loteria? And I'd always be, me, yes! And I'd run to the table, and we'd start playing. And there's always something that brought me happiness, because my aunt and my little sister would always end up arguing over who won and how she had cheated. And there was always some sort of bickering, but there's always like a sense of happiness that came with being able to sit around a table and play this game. And it's this sense of happiness that I kind of wish to pass on to you guys. So the best way to do this is to teach you how to play Loteria. So before I actually explain how to play it, I'm gonna give you a visual. So this is one of the, basically Loteria, it's a set you can buy. It usually comes with 20 boards like this. And there's a deck with 54 different cards, with 54 different images. So each board set has 16 of these images, right? And the deck has different images, as I mentioned. And basically the dealer, the shot caller, basically pulls out a card and says El Diablo. And then you would put a bead on where it is. So basically how you start is there's the board sets, right? And my mom usually just puts them on the table, lays them on the table, and you pick one randomly. My mom says it's bad luck to look, because then you'll never win. So I pick one randomly, and then she brings out the pinto beans, because normally these come with little beads, but my sister always likes to play with this with her friends, and she always loses them, so mom just brings out the beans. And, she brings out the beans, and we all sit down, and we basically just, I'm usually the dealer, because I keep everything in check, so they give me the cards, and we just start playing, and I'll just be like, El Diablo, La Sirena, and then I hear my sister go, yes, that's me, and then I hear my hand go, ah, and we just keep on playing, and finally we hear someone go, Gané, or Loteria, and then everyone just goes, and we make the shot caller basically take out the cards, be like, okay, we check, verify, make sure they won, and then we continue playing. And it's just a sense of happiness. When we're playing this, it's just familial. There's a bond that I share with the people that I play with when I play Loteria. And that's something I want to share with you guys. I already shared with you guys. And I hope that this is something I hope this is something you guys can include in your family night, a gathering, because you can buy it on Amazon. If you look on Amazon after this presentation, you can go ahead and purchase it, and then you guys can play with your family. I'm done. I'm sorry.